And do you agree that Pat Bev is the third most important Clipper?
No, I don't. He plays hard. He's diving on the floor. He's trying to get all the 50-50 balls. He's carved out a nice niche, but I'm not taking him as important over Trez or Lou Will because there are times late in the fourth quarter that he's not on the floor. And there's not a time in the fourth quarter that Lou Will and Trez Harrell are not on the floor. So with that being said, no, I think Trez and Lou Will are much more important. Now, I don't have to much more, but I believe they are more important for them winning a championship than Patrick Beverley. That's not to say Patrick Beverley is not important, but I don't believe he's as important as Lou Williams and Trez Harrell. I believe he's the fifth most important guy on this roster. And with that, I turn it over to you.
And I believe he is third, as The Athletic proclaims. And I love the first line of this capsule about him. Those who watch this team closely won't be surprised by Beverley's ranking here. I do, and I'm not. I watch them closely, and I see just how valuable he is in 1,000 little different ways. This says he's one of the best role players, 3 and D guards in the league, capable of checking anyone from Lillard to Doncic to Harden. Agreed. He gives the Clippers an edge few teams can match, makes all the little plays that help swing a close game. See Christmas Day, end of game, LeBron James about to shoot. Can we see it? About to shoot the tying 3. And what did Pat Bev do to 6'9" LeBron James? Here we go.
He knocked the ball out of his hands, Skip.
Well, he did. This is for the tie. And not only did he knock the ball out of his hands, he knocked it up back into LeBron's hands, through his hands, and out of bounds off LeBron.
What?
That is Pat Bev vintage.
Well, why didn't you show the clip on March when Pat Bev became unplayable in the fourth quarter? Where's that footage?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. And what about James Harden dropped 40 on him? When Russ says Pat Bev got y'all fool running around out here, and James Harden dropped 40 on him. Where's that footage?
He has basically been lights out shooting threes since January, in which he's 48% from threes since January the 1st. The Clippers basically says this breakdown, don't lose when he's flanking Leonard and George. I'll take him as the third most valuable Clipper.
Skip, but what I'm confused is everybody been pounding the table. Wait till we get Lou Will. Wait till we get Trez back. Well, if you got Pat Bev, if you got Paul George and Kawhi, why do you need Lou Will and Trez?
Well, because you're the deepest team in the league.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And now you're in trouble.
No, I'm not in trouble.
Well, now they're back.
I'm good with where I am. Like I said, I stand by what I said. This is not to diminish him. I think Patrick Beverley, like I said, has carved out an unbelievable niche. He plays his role. He plays it well. He's an antagonist. We know that.
He is a fire starter. He led the charge against Damian Lillard the other day, the ridicule, the shaming, the mocking of Damian. He started it, and he finished it.
Skip, the guy, look. So you believe that Pat Bev can shut down Dame Lillard?
I think you can bother him.
Bother him how to the tune of 40?
Well, who can shut down Damian Lillard? Nobody
That's
can.
my point.
Okay.
So with that being said, I'm just going to say this again. Patrick Beverley, he's a starter. He's played well. When you have to go through what he's gone through to make it to this NBA, obviously you have something different in you. He has the stick-to-itiveness. He's not giving up because he believed that he should be here. And so now he's going to take the same approach. The same approach that led him here is the same thing that's keeping him here. But for me, and I watched the Clippers this year, had to watch them a lot more than I really cared to. Had to stay up a lot of nights to watch the Clippers play. Lou Will and Trez are more valuable because of the role that they give, because when those starters go to the bench, they either increase the lead or they get the lead back if the starters have given up a lead. And so with that being said, Skip Bayless, give me Lou Will and Trez as in order of importance behind Kawhi and Paul George.
The tone setter. And I think the team leader is Patrick Beverley. I love those two guys coming off the bench. And I love what Lou Will said yesterday about Montrez, that he is going to be on a mission not only for his contract, but because he lost his grandmother, he's now come back with he's going to play for her. And Lou said, I feel sorry for the guys on the other team. Well, there we go.
Skip, Trez always played like that. They don't really run sets for Trez. Trez get balls off the backboard, dunks them home, lays it up. He runs the floor. He gets the loose ball. 80, 90% of the loose balls, the 50-50 balls, Trez is coming up with them. That's what he is. You never have to worry about his effort. That's what got him to stick, is his effort. Now that he's found a role, he's going to make himself a lot of money because he plays hard all the time. He can protect the rim, even though he's only 6'7". He gives you quality minutes. He plays starters minutes in a reserve role.
He does.
I don't worry about Trez. Oh, Trez all of a sudden going to play hard because of a contract. No, Trez is going to play hard because that's the way he's wired. That's the way he's built. So I'm not worried about all of a sudden he's going to take it up a notch. He's always played at a 10. That's just who he is. That's what he is.
So speaking of 10, on a scale of 1 to 10, how scared are you of the Clippers now that he's back?
He was there when we beat him in March, right?
So you're 0 scared?
He's there.
1?
He's a part of their team.
4?
I love
6?
Give me GOAT.
8?
Give me GOAT and AD.
Yeah.
All we just need is a couple of timely shooters. Denny Green just give us 8 to 10.
Really?
That's all we need. Cool. Somehow find a way to give us 15, 18. And we got this.
AD?
I already ain't worried about AD. AD gonna be 30 and 13.
Really?
30 and 13.
A lot of nights he's all done.
It won't be against you guys. Has he been all done against you guys? Don't worry about what he did against.
Yes.
Don't worry.
2 fourth quarters, he just completely disappeared.
Beat
all
the brakes.
done.
Hold on. What's our record against you guys? 4 games. 2-2, right?
2-2.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.